Good morning, everyone. This is Gail with Bella Soaps Company. Today, I'm going to be making a fragrance called Black Linen and Amber. And it's an amazing fragrance, a designer type fragrance. I absolutely fell in love with it. First time using it, so I don't know how the fragrance will react with when I put it in the soap. I think I said before, sometimes it'll accelerate your soap, and sometimes it'll rise, or sometimes it'll behave just perfectly. Today I'm hoping this one does, because I have not ever used it before. Okay, let's get started. We're gonna put a black, a light yellow, and a gold in this for coloring. I'm just gonna do a regular swirl. If I actually had taken the time, I think I would have made little amber pieces to go on top of it, but I haven't done that. So I'm going to add my oil right now, and then we're going to get going here. Okay. I'm tempted to add my titanium dioxide. No, maybe I'll go ahead and, no, I'm going to, let's see, add some oil to this to mix it, and then I'll go ahead and add my lye to this, since I have enough oil to mix the titanium dioxide, which is my white color. That to be mixed good. Okay. All right, now we're going to add the lye. Carefully. I'm going to add the lye. So I think I'll take that out. And I'm going to prevent bubbles and stuff, run it right down my stick blender. Make sure we get the last drop of it. Okay. Now this is the point where I want to beat it with a stick blender long enough for it to come to what I talked to you before about, I think in the last video, come to a place called trace. You can have a light trace, a medium trace, or a real heavy trace if you want to pour it right away. But I want to work with it. I don't want it heavy. I don't want it medium. Okay. Let's see, we can see the trace. Okay. Now I want to pour some into my, looks like a little piece of, I don't know where that came from, a little piece of purple in there. You don't need no purple. I didn't get my bucket clean or what. Okay. I'm going to pour it in my color, so before I use the titanium dioxide, the white on my base, because I don't want it to cause these colors to be lighter. I want them to be good and bright. Probably gonna have to use a stick blender on these. But first of all, we're gonna put the titanium dioxide in our batter, or in our base. I hope you can see that. Whoops. Splattered it all over me. Alright, let's see what we can do with these. Okay, that's our gold. A little bit of yellow. It's hard to just mix that little bit with a big old stick blender, and it works though. Here's our black. Okay, now I do not want to put that back in my, and I don't even want it on my, let's see. Alright, so now we're going to mix in our fragrance. Whoa, that smells beautiful. It's a little bit yellow. I hope it doesn't turn my batter yellow. And it looks like it's not. Sometimes it will cause your batter to get thicker. Sometimes it will cause your batter just to seize up all together if you haven't used it before and you don't know. This is working really good. It's staying very fluid, which is how I want it. So we're going to be mixing it in my see. This is going to be perfect to work with. It's staying nice and fluid, which if you're doing swirls and working with the batter for a while, you couldn't ask for anything more than to give you a little bit of time like this. So grateful for that. Putting a little bit of alcohol on my mold. And then from there, we're gonna create. I saw another little piece of that lavender. I guess that will probably not matter. Okay, we're going to mix these three. Our black, our yellow, and our gold. I don't think I quite mixed this up good. So, here we go. that's gonna absolutely turn out beautiful. I'm gonna use this is bigger than the end of my my wooden chopstick that I use to swirl. So I'm gonna use a screwdriver because I like the size of the end of it. And we're gonna begin to mix it in. Beautiful. You can tell already. Okay, now I'm going to put a white top on it, and then I am going to swirl some of the color on the top of it. Let me do it now. Try to think of a different swirl. Whoops. Put the top on it. And this is so fluid it could go down in my soap, but I don't want it to, so I'm going to be very careful putting it on the top. See if we can pour some of it carefully. Okay, unless it gets a little harder, I can't really mound it up on the top. So I might have to wait on it for a minute. So, let's see. I will swirl some color in it and see what it looks like. All right. Move it in this corner here. It's all covered up. I don't know why, because I'm going to swirl it anyway. Gold in there. I'll leave out the gold. I'll put a little bit more black. Okay, now I'm going to take my wooden chopstick and let's see. I think I'm going to do a different type swirl. Get my head out of your way. Kind of think I might go the other way too, rather than just leave it like that. Okay, there we are. last but not least, we're going to put a little bit of sprinkles, a little bit of sparkle on it. Has some gold in it. Ooh, I like the way this looks. Okay. If I can lift it up there, so you can see it. Awesome. So this is black linen and amber. Okay. Thank you guys for joining me. Thank you for allowing me to share. I appreciate it.